Okay, so 10 easy ways that you can learn Japanese. Okay, number 1. Know people that know the language, like me, because that's why I'm here. I want to help people out, but at the same time, though, if you know Japanese, or you know people that know Japanese, you can learn it easily. Number 2. Watch a lot of animes, play a lot of Japanese video games, even when you don't think you have the hang of learning Japanese. Because here's what's really interesting. Even though you might not understand what's going on, when you play these games or watch these animes or mangas, anything that has the Japanese language written all over it, you understand that that language is in Japanese. So if you understand that much, then you pretty much know, if you can make sense of what you do, you can think of it 2 ways. You can learn how the language is set up, because that's the way it's set up, but you're learning it the Japanese way. And then you can see how much you know, so you can fix what you need to know and come to the realization of what you still have yet to learn, if that makes sense. Number 3, how you can learn Japanese real easy. Buy a lot of, kind of stock up on a list. Make your own list of how many Japanese words you come across, because the more you know and the more you memorize it, and that's another one for memorizing, you can pretty much know the language inside out. Inside and out. Number 5, how you can learn Japanese real easily is, let's see here, okay, so kind of like writing things down, keeping an organized list, but also have flashcards, because at least with flashcards and a book and stuff, you can take it with you wherever you go, and because of that, you can pretty much have more time to study, while you're trying to fiddle around with your thumbs, for example, waiting for something to do. If that was something you wanted to do. It's pretty easy that way. Another way you could learn Japanese, even though I said play Japanese video games, and is also translate them. Because while you're translating them, you can also be very shocked that, while you're translating it, you're putting the idea in your head what you're looking at. So, take for example translating a game from Japanese to English. You have to look up the words and understand the grammar, and understand the kanji, the hiragana, the katakana, the romaji, even though romaji is really just another way of writing the letters. But my point is, at some point in the translation process, you're learning. So that's a really good key sign, and that's my most important one I would recommend to you. That's how I learned Japanese. I just put myself in this series where I didn't even know where to even look, what to do, and I found myself translating Japanese video games. Didn't have to take any college classes, didn't have to read anything really. I didn't really have to read that much on the internet, even though I didn't really have to ask that many people. But pretty much it took me a while to figure it out. How do you learn Japanese when you don't even know it? It sounds like a time paradox. Or rather, sounds like a contradiction. It sounds like, how does that work? How do you go from not knowing to knowing? But then if you knew this whole time, then it's like it's like you knew, but you really didn't know. You know what I mean? So it's like you knew this whole time, but you didn't realize it, sort of. But, so anyways, just to avoid confusion, that's probably the best way to do it. Or, again, if you want some more tips, you can ask me. I can help you out. Number 6, how you can learn Japanese really fast and easy, is to... Okay, how do I explain this? Okay. So, if you would ask the Asians, or rather the Japanese folks, how they learn their language, they mostly learned it over the years of, their life, because that's the way they were brought up. But if you organize, go learn it by grade level, is what I'm saying. If you were to learn Japanese for, the grade level, you could learn the kanji in order, and it's pretty self-explanatory, because it starts off real easy, and it's really well organized, but some of the kanji, for example, and this is number 7 I want to point out, is that some of the kanji look sort of the same. So what I'm trying to say is, think of this, it gets even easier to learn it, because some of the kanji are sort of the same, when you go to draw them out, because they're kind of they're just brush strokes for the most part. They're not something too cryptic, something you can't understand. Again, you're probably going to want to have all these tips available, or even just the more you know the better. Just put it that way. But when I learned Japanese, essentially what I did was I keep, every time I come across something new, I have like, you know how like you can just open Notepad and just copy and paste whatever you want into it? That's exactly what I do. Every time I come across a new word, put it in alphabetical order. It's good to have your own notes. Because let me tell you something, especially learning Japanese, especially if you're obsessed with it, like I am. I love Asia, but it was probably one of the more, you know, it's like I wanted to do it, but it's like I couldn't really figure it out, but I figured it out eventually, and that's what I did. So the confidence comes when you realize just how easy it is, and you realize how much more excited you get, because now you realize, hey, I've been wanting to do this for so long, and now I can finally do it because I know how to do it, and I can pass it on to other people. Because that's why I'm on YouTube. I want people to realize this. I'm here to help people. I know a lot of people love that Japanese, but that's the only reason why a lot of people can't learn Japanese, because they don't know how to make sense of it. But once they realize that, you're on your way. Because I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. That's all you need to do is memorize it. I've already figured it all out, but I still have a ways to go. But that's why I'm here, so I can teach myself, so I can teach other people, and so people are happy. I can do something, turn it into something. So number 8, how we can learn Japanese real fast and easy, is by, wow, you can interact with people. And like try speaking in Japanese to people. Like, I mean, even if you're not the best at it, because at least, again, you'll understand it, but interacting with people, you can figure out, you both can interact and use examples of it. You know, pretty much you know what you know and figure out what you have to learn. So another way you can learn Japanese is by so again, going back to translation, but go on the internet and look stuff up. There's like online dictionaries, free online dictionaries, like jisho.org, one of the best online dictionaries I ever used. You can even use dictionary.com. It has like I'll include the links in the description below, and I'll even put like more of them. I'll update them with annotations if you have them, or even just put them in the description, because that's what I do. I even have a group on Facebook if you want to add me. The link is in the description. You can add me on Facebook. I have a group where I teach people Japanese. It's kind of small right now, but expect it to get bigger and bigger, because that's what I do. So and the last thing to learn Japanese, the secret to learning Japanese, is to have confidence. If you have confidence, you have motivation. If you have motivation, you'll finish it. And if you're willing to make mistakes, you can fix them as you go, and you'll learn the language faster than most people ever will. Because that's how you learn a language. That's how you learn something. The secret to achieving something in life is to know that you're doing it and having fun with it. So comment, rate, subscribe, favorite, share this video with people if you liked it. Send it to everybody you know. Because again, and if you have any requests or if you have any questions about Japanese, let me know. I'll be glad to help you out.